Yo! Happy Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning viewers. Oh, Cubex TV, thank you for the 500 bits. Cleaning up my OBS real quick. There we go. Oh, bam! Bam! You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. That one guy, 66.99, thank you for the prime. Tenacity Kaname, thank you for the prime. Let's play Ranked first. I want to play Ranked. And you could not stop me. What? No, I don't want to do that. You don't even show me their trackers.
One link. Oh.
Spike down B.
Bro likes to play on True Stretched. They're either Iron or like Immortal.
Recalling my bot.
Heaven and stuff.
Gecko 1 HP, Gecko 1
Last
HP.
player standing. One enemy
Yeah,
remaining.
they're pretty good.
Unknown.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's watch everybody else's use though.
Oh.
Spike down B. Recalling my bot.
Heaven and stuff.
Gecko 1 HP, Gecko 1
Last
HP.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
We're gonna go high.
Oh, nice.
Ooh! Flip result. Radiant players use Crosshair X. Alright, fuck this website. This website's such a sellout. That website's such a sellout. We're making our own. That's the last straw for me. Radiant players do not use whatever the fuck Crosshair X is, chat. Never even heard of it. That is straight up disgusting level of advertisement showing up on the Rankle website. Oh, all right. We'll do like a software development stream maybe sometime in the week, and I'll just make it. We'll make a free open source one. Like what the hell, Rankle? What are you doing, man? That's not how you get the bag. Ah. All right, on to Low ELO shenanigans. You guys know the rules. Well, actually, no, you don't. I'm gonna write them in Notepad. Most of the time, you don't know the rules, so listen up. Sit up if you're trying to play on stream. The rules. Ever rated Gold Plus in the past? Who? 90% of your games are solo. Of your ranked games. 3. 10 out of 14 past days you have played ranked. 4. 10 out of 14 past days you have played deathmatch. 5. 90% of your ranked games are on one agent. 6. Proof you are practicing your mechanics daily and that you are reviewing your practice to try and break down your issues into smaller parts. Nobody's going to meet these requirements, Huge? Then they don't need coaching. They need to put in the right amount of effort. Free. All right. All right. All right. If you think you meet the criteria, click the enter raffle button in the Low ELO Shenanigans channel. Ooge, I was gold 1 in Act 1 episode 2, then I quit. Does that forbid me from ever getting low elo coaching? I'm actually curious, do you see low elo coaching as some like magical thing that you need to hit gold? When 99.99% of the time I tell them it's their mechanics? Like if you're doing all 6 of these things, the odds that you're below gold is so low. Ooge, I need low ELO clout. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? You guys load up into your low rated lobbies and the people who have played on my stream all get renown and recognition? There's no shot. Whoosh, does me hitting ascendant one time disqualify me from low elo coaching? True, we should do pen flash today. He's actually been super stuck for a while. Ever coached Game Changers players before? Yeah. I'm not sure why the distinction matters. They're no different from normal players, but yeah, I have. And raffle. Flamingo Thug. The realist breach man. I'll be the judge of that. All right, we easily pass first criteria. This is just a glitch in the matrix. I don't care about that. This looks highly consistent. I'm not complaining. View details. Solo queue demon. Performance tab. Never been gold before. We're on the climb. Honestly, bro's about to hit gold. Let's see. Check. 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 I'll check deathmatch just to be thorough, but I think bro is good to go. Yup. All right, I just need number 6 from you, Mr. Flamingo. I'm gonna need satisfactory level of proof. You're doing your max. This looks pretty satisfactory to me. Oh, I remember this. You came last week and I was like, you only have 1 week of VODs. But now you're back and you have 2 weeks of VODs. And now I fuck with it. Oh, I fuck with this. I fuck with this. It's right in line of the BPM of the song. That's crazy. Oh, he's off now. Dude, that's on. Oh yeah. This is perfect practice. Perfect practice. I can see your fingers. I can see you getting dizzy still. But every now and then you're getting it clean. You just have to keep doing exactly this, dude. Until you don't get dizzy. The movement is coming to your fingers. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, we got the hecking trend. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you are chilling. You're chilling. I would, this is the hecking math major in me. It doesn't really make sense to include this part of the graph. And if anything, it makes your improvement look pretty negligible. So you might want to shrink this graph down into just like, I would include all the way up to 30 actually, because that is a reasonable mark to hit at least once. But you're not going to score 10 or lower, really. So I would zoom in. Okay, sir. Has one supply proof that you're doing mechanics training every day? Exactly like this. This guy literally did it. All right, Flamingo. Time to queue up. Up and drag me. Oh. I cannot hear you if you're talking, sir.
Oh.
Hey, there you are.
I'll try and fix that.
Well, now I hear
Okay.
you. You don't have to fix
Awesome.
anything. Let's
Alrighty.
go.
All right, and I just queue up for competitive.
Yeah, and you just cook them. We got the prediction running. I'll clip relevant moments, but you just focus on whatever you currently do in your ranked games.
All right.
Good luck. Flamingo in the house, chat. I remember Flamingo came last week. He submitted this spreadsheet, and it was up to this point, roughly. He had like 3 VODs, actually. And I was like, bro, I can't review this. Because it's like, how can I tell if you're improving or not? And then he just recorded another week. Goat. And all I like to say is, since he started recording more, he's kind of clearly shown measurable improvement. As opposed to how he was sort of coasting before he started recording. That's all I'm gonna say. Does the stress of, oh, this will be washed help? No. The scientific process of watching your own VOD back to figure out what you're doing wrong is what helps. Like, if I told you that you had to learn how to do a backflip, would you just run out into the yard and start trying to flip? There's no fucking shot. There's no shot. Anybody who says yes, you're an idiot. Then you're literally not serious. So I'm going to time you out because you didn't include a /J. And you are definitely joking. So that's on you. You should have said you were joking. Watermelon VT. They're the 44 billion viewer raid.
Bro, what are these cues?
Oh, Flamingo's already tilted. That's not good. I tell you, I need a lot of other achievements for making a
Match
backflip.
found.
Wow, you mean you'd break it down into like measurable goals to work up to doing the thing that you want to do? How would you track your progress towards each of those goals? Would you just do it all in your head and then one day randomly do a backflip? Usually you get a coach. Yeah. You get a spotter at the least. You break it down into parts as well. Like the jump and the flip and the land. Crazy. You feel a lot of people who can just do backflips kind of just did it as kids. That is so not true, Penflash. As somebody who knows how to do a backflip and knows people who can do backflips, you don't just do them as a kid. You don't just do them. Maybe on a trampoline. Maybe on a trampoline you can do backflips. I'll give you that. But you can't just stand and do a backflip without some level of practice and like coaching, or at least like a YouTube guide or something. It's not something people can just do. At least not as far as I've seen. Would there be any tangible benefit to coaching if Valorant added multiplayer to the range? No. The moment they add multiplayer to the range, my entire job is meaningless. You can do everything I do the moment they add multiplayer to the range. Do you think it was on a trampoline? Oh, yeah. I mean, that doesn't fucking mean anything. Do I stop faking honest? Yeah, also the kids in high school who could do the backflip didn't want to tell you that they were in gymnastics class after school or some shit. With all the girls. It would be a bad look for them. But then 2 years later, they wish they told you.
Killjoy, your inventions are too
Rujin bankrupt frame 1 of multiplayer range. GG.
That's what you need.
Last time I checked, hang out with girls all the time, so flex, no? That's why I joked that 2 years later, they would be upset that they didn't brag about it. All right, I'm closing prediction. Chat overlay leak Robinate on local messages? It does, and that's our bad. It's a known bug. It's low priority because it's not that disruptive. Oh my goodness. Flamingo's kind of too much of a team player for his own good right now. Did he even say he was gonna do this? Imagine they're just walking market right now. Ugh, closing doors really insecure, but it's actually not bad.
Last player standing.
Holy cow, this breach agent's holding us back.
Spike planted.
Let's clip it. Should we do instant replays? Because we can do them. I've got it all set up. Imagine, bro. The underpeel. Look, I put a lot of work into those.
Need backup. Tack.
What rank is Flamingo? Oh, good question. They are silver. Silver 2, I think. Are you gonna do the overlays, Endikai? Is Andy making his thumbnail? Oh, I thought he was gonna do the overlay. Do I need to teach the mods how to do the overlay? Okay, mods. For when Woohoojin's dumb and forgets the overlay, it's the VOD start command. You indicate the user being reviewed. In this case, Flamingo's name is quite long, so you don't want to forget that. You can grab the user hash from their Discord, just like that. I told you there's silver too. Use an underscore for the spacing. And here I'm going to provide an additional username and say it's just Flamingo, because I don't want the thug to show up in the overlay because it's quite long. Send that event and bam. I do the overlay now describing what's going on stream. That's not a thing right now. Just update the stream title.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
Oh.
Variable removed. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Time out.
What up? What up? That's the underscore 2. They've been 3 months. Learn how to set up these overlays, everything specifically for your stream. No. I don't think
30 seconds left.
I don't think somebody could just set something like this up without some level of expertise in computer science. I'm not gonna lie.
Cover going out.
Like maybe
10 seconds
you probably
left.
don't need any formal education, but you'd need like a lot of other projects under your belt, I'd say. We won the round. Was the overlay done in Python? The overlay is open source and there's multiple moving parts for the overlay. The actual visuals, of course not. Python's not capable of rendering decent front end. The front end is written in Angular. It's a web framework. However, the back end is running Python. Here's the back end. Which serves up the event streams that get rendered on the front end. Right there. Is the code open source, Huge? No, I just linked some unrelated code in chat.
Blinding. Nerd. Trevor.
Last player standing.
Yo, are you a gambling man, Flamingo?
One enemy remaining.
No, not really.
You want to play a
30
game?
seconds left.
I propose that for every headshot, I give you $1 Valorant gift card. But for every
planted.
body shot, I time out all players below the rank of gold for 1 minute. You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, bet. So right now you're at 17 minutes of timeout and no dollars, but good luck.
Oh, okay.
Looks composed. Their hearts still at defense.
Wait.
unrated, you too. You'll also be timed out. If you don't have a rank linked, you won't be able to type either. You'll need a rank linked of gold and above to type, essentially. So you can't dodge it by unlinking or anything. Look, your fate is in Flamingo's hands, chat. Just root for Flamingo. Oh, so he can hit the head. It's so fucking easy, bro. Look, the enemy team's like, what?
One enemy.
Oh,
Ult's ready.
that's a body shot. Now, if he was truly trying to min-max his money, he could go classic pistol, get more
30
headshots.
seconds left.
So you can click the head, Flamingo. What the hell?
Try to aim at head level, but I don't know. Sometimes I forget where it is.
But the moment the fates of the low ELO players in my server are on the line, you're good to go. I like it. It's $2 now on the gift card.
Doing something wrong.
Integrant, thank you for the 2-month prime.
Need this. Thank you.
Is bro actually going ghost to try and get double headshots? We'll get timed out even if we big gold before. The way it's going to work is I'm going to set stream chat to private, and you'll have to have a rank icon of golden up to type in it. And I'll set a timer for however many minutes I need to. No change.
I've got your trail.
Reloading.
Link your rank or trust in Flamingo. You should use shotgun. Oh no! One tap.
Turn out. Alarm bot out.
Pen Flash, can you give Flamingo some observer lessons? I feel like he's not good at observing the action.
Cage triggered. Foolish.
We are so dead. Low-rated players try not to die to the bomb challenge?
They're not getting the message. Leave it to me. I'll rough them up.
Why will my icon not link? Beats me.
Placing sentry.
I didn't make that bot. Did you read the instructions? Ooh, we got a Vandal. Bro, why does he keep doing this stun nonsense? Arena doesn't even see there. Like, they could already be up. They could literally just peek Arena right now. They could be tiles right now, and we just died. Oh, yeah, look at that. They did just walk up B main. Oh my god.
Reloading. Someone is B.
No comms? Oh, I don't care about that.
Planted.
This is silver. Of course there's no comms. They are behind you, dude. Clip!
Someone is B.
Flamingo's stuck in low elo because he's playing goddamn breach, dude.
Turn out.
Last player standing.
He's too focused on using breach util. Beats me. There could be a million reasons why he's standing market doing absolutely jack shit. That's the problem. I don't care why it's the problem. We just shouldn't do that.
Let's remind them.
You see Finesse made a guide for attacking on Sunset? No. I pretty much ignore content like that until we've actually seen matches on Sunset. Like, I challenge you to go grab early impressions and guides for like Haven, for example, when Haven first came out, and realize how stupid they all are. It's I don't know. I feel like it's just not a net positive. He could be dead on correct. Okay.
Last player standing.
Oh, that's a body shot. It's just he could also be wrong, and I don't really care about one person's opinion on the map. I care about how multiple competitive teams approach the map and which approach seems to be the most dominant.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Play Finesse mostly making guys for team macro and like scrim pro play. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, Finesse is somebody who I'd like love to have on once I spin up the premier coaching system in our Discord. Because he has like vastly superior knowledge into that type of gameplay. Keep in mind, premier coaching sounds exciting, but it really is going to be like immortal players and up. There's just no point for players below that, in my opinion. Oh, plus $1. When Haven was released, is always released. Isn't Haven not one of the original maps? I'm just referring to one of the like first maps that was released. Oh, Haven's one of the OG3? My bad, my bad. Just grab literally any of the first map releases.
Spike planted.
Ascent was the first map to come out? I'd actually say we probably should skip Ascent. I'll give it to you. People were pretty right about Ascent immediately. No deductions on those body shots because those are acceptable, by the way. We're not going to punish him for that. Bro is literally spraying them as they have to jump out from an aftershock. That's valid. I'd be body shotting there.
Hurt me. It's mine. And I will
After we did get $1. I can't punish him for good util and conversion, chat. That would be fucked up. Lotus people pretty spot on with Rebel being important space to contest. Not really. That opinion propagated into solo queue and hasn't really left. But go watch pro play, man. It disappeared from pro play a long time ago. Those like A fights will happen maybe like 2 or 3 times a half. Yeah, I guess it's non-zero, but it's not like core identity of the map.
Spike planted.
You should run.
Oh, it's a good aftershock. Then we should have cleared it, but okay.
One enemy remaining.
Gee. She. Money in the bank.
Trust me, they'll know what hit them.
Lotus guy thought pop plushes would be broken. My Lotus guide, the one that says 4 solo queue in the thumbnail, Pen Flash? Or what? Because you just then talked about pro play. What, this one? You say the difference? Yeah. No, agreed 100%.
Trevor! Blinding!
This guy was sandbagging just to get my money.
Flash out!
Okay, that flash is so dead ass useless. I just cannot fathom even throwing it. Ooh, 3 body shots, huh? Like, he flashed here. Like, why would they even be looking there? They're either looking this way or this way. They're never looking at that flash.
Last player standing.
3 body shot is right there.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Got the headshot for Jet? I did. What does /S mean? Is it sarcastic or serious? What does /S mean?
Where is everyone hiding?
Boop, boop, boo, boo, boom, boom. Boop, boom, 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 boom. Looks like the first Google result would have answered that question for you. Which,
Last round
believe it or
in
not,
the half.
timeout.
Nothing will be saved after this. You.
I want strong, independent learners in this Discord, capable of attempting to answer their own questions first. And then you ask for help.
Get out of my way.
To op with our lives on the line. Yeah, I'd love to see the guy just buy Odin. Ooh.
It's ready.
I've got your trail.
Our agency is just too low because we're trying to play like correct support or some nonsense, man.
Last player standing.
Oh, the oldest trick in the book.
Prepare for hellfire.
Niggas like me too caught up in all the cool plays you see in pro play. There's time and place for that, Pen Flash. Time and place for that. That's why you just play Premiere and 5-stack now? Okay, Pen Flash. But I'm not even joking. As somebody who agrees with you and finds the coordination the most satisfying in this game,
Don't get cozy.
it's way better to do it with really good players. Like way more satisfying. Like magnitudes more satisfying. So much more satisfying that is kind of worth the solo queue grind. To get good enough at the game that you can coordinate with the higher rated players.
Cutting their vision.
Turret down.
Our carrier is dead.
Spike
Like,
down
do I need to
A.
get 3 radiants on right now just to stack with you, Pen Flash,
I have retrieved the spike.
so you can
Last player
feel
standing.
jealous of our pacing?
Goodbye. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Also, there's nothing more satisfying than, like, let's say you're an Omen 1 trick
30 seconds left.
or a Smokes 1 trick, like me, and you join a 5-stack. There's nothing more satisfying than your random initiator player having tech that you didn't know existed, and they call it out for you and you get a kill because of it. Or your random duelist player having some fucking novel routing.
10 seconds left.
Like, beyond a certain point, your teammates become like masters of their agent to a degree that you like don't know their agent as well as them. It's not true in Platinum, really.
Try something.
Everyone just does boring default utility. Like, honestly, not even joking, go watch the VOD from yesterday when I started playing with Fang, when I picked Omen on Haven, because I decided I would try hard that game for Fang's content, because I think it would make good content for him. And just like look at my util. Like, you're never gonna see an Omen throw a Pokeball smoke below him 103
Turret out.
because it's just too contextual. We're just dead to mid, huh?
Our carrier's dead.
Spike down B.
Getting flashed by my own team. Time to learn the huge Omen Haven playbook. That's the thing. Like, I'm basically playing freestyle Omen beyond like the decent initial 10-second default. That's what Valorant is. Like, your playbook is the first 10 seconds. Where are you gonna stand? How are you gonna play if they rush you?
Grenade out.
Okay, now they didn't rush you and they're playing a slow default, and you have this team comp and they have this team comp, and they've lurked these 3 rounds. Now it's totally different and there's no playbook. Like, it's just, you've got to think on your feet.
Last player standing.
That is 2 dinks for our hero.
30 seconds left.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool. You can't just shoot.
Spike's here.
Yeah, we're top frag.
Still in sight.
Clip of an example of Pokeball smoke? Yeah, from my game yesterday. To be clear, this is a type of smoke that's genuinely used maybe once every 50 games. It's really rare that you actually have a situation that it's good. Which is why it's so pog that I got to use it unironically yesterday.
One enemy remaining.
find them, I kill them. Simple as
Spike's
that.
here.
You know, after I played that Omen game unrated yesterday on stream, after I ended stream, I went and played like 15 Omen games on my hecking alt because I missed him so much because of this stupid raise climb. I remembered how much better I am at the game when I'm not being handicapped by my terrible raise mechanics. Ooh! Ooh!
Still in sight.
We're gonna need Flamingo to mute this guy.
Spike down mid.
One body shot, one headshot.
Last player standing.
Killed my bot.
We get Radiant on Raze, we go back to controller. After I get Radiant on Raze, I'll probably play whatever the hell I want in solo queue and D-rank back to Immortal 3, where I belong. I'm confident I can hit Radiant. I'm confident I could maintain Radiant if I really cared about it,
Placing swarm.
but I'm not gonna. It's so much work, man.
Recalling my bot. Initiated.
Like, as it is, I've already been playing some lazy games. I'm still hecking Immortal
Swarm
1.
grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
Lockdown destroyed.
The Man-Eater diff coming up. No! Man-Eater! You can't lose that! Turn to Initiator. I'm not gonna do another to Radiant climb. It's actually so much effort. You gotta understand, I'm not good at Valorant. Like, when it comes to performing. I'm really good at learning to a degree that I can get to Radiant, and I will get to Radiant on Raze. But I'm like constructed so normally, it's not even funny. Just look at the box TFT event. The guy who I was competing with for first had less than half as many games as me and had never peaked even close to as high as I'd peaked before. I had to put in more than twice as many hours to barely beat them.
Perfect accuracy.
Like, the only thing I'm good at is hecking, learning, and working hard.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing alarm bot.
One enemy remaining.
Isn't that 99% of it though? Yes, but if you want to consistently be Radiant and you're not cracked out of your goddamn mind, then you have to be playing so much Valorant. And I'm not about that. I'm a coach. I'd rather be watching so much Valorant. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it on Raze because I said I would. But then I'm done. I'm going back to Immortal with Sean Garris. I'm playing smokes and shit for fun. Ooh. Radiant's literally like 0.01%. No, it's like 0.000 something.
Spike's here.
It's much smaller.
I need this.
I'm pretty sure. Well, let me fact check myself.
Spike's here.
Oh, no. Okay, the Valorant. Wow, Valorant's hecking big or small. In Challenger, there's like another 0 here in League of Legends. No, you're right. It's like 0.04 actually. Sean Garris. Yeah. That's my homie. I want to just duo with him and we'll just sit in Immortal. How do you guys like Curry do what he does then? What do you mean? Curry's a player. One, he plays all day. I could hit Radiant if I played all day, and I will. But I couldn't hit rank 1. And 2, he's got talent. Talent is like a skill or a learning multiplier.
Swarm grenade out. Here.
I have retrieved the spike.
As somebody who is very talented when it comes to music, I can attest the difference in the rate of learning is incredibly palpable. Music came so naturally to me, it's not even funny.
Swarm grenade out.
Everything just clicks
Last
when it comes to
player
music.
standing. Spike down.
Valorant, it's the total opposite. It's like pulling teeth.
Match point.
Give me a moment. I need to set.
Let me look at the. Don't worry, I'll update the dollars once he holds tab.
My ult's ready.
He's not holding tab. 2 by 2 headshot. I'll trust chat on this if he doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Works for me. Huge music coach when? Already been there. But honestly, as with most things in life, people don't need a teacher if they're not putting in enough effort.
I've got your trail.
Like, the world's greatest music teacher, wow, that's a headshot, is not going to be able to teach you piano if you're going to practice twice a week. Or if you're just
Destroyed.
going to skip the annoying parts of your practice.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
Planted the spike.
Yeah, I'd say a good teacher is very similar to like having talent. Like it'll multiply your ability to learn anything. Like if you, even if you're not talented, you could hit Radiant in Valorant. I'm pretty sure anybody could hit Radiant, but it takes a ton of time to hit Radiant. Like Immortal's a way more realistic goal. But I'm not sure if everyone could hit it without a coach. How do you identify talent? I don't know. I don't know if you can. But as somebody who definitely is talented when it comes to music, I define it as just having like an aptitude for learning in that environment, where like concepts in that specific environment just make intuitive sense to your brain. And that's how I was with music. Like, everything in music just clicked with me. Like everything felt obvious, did not require explanation. And Valorant's the total opposite. And you know how when I made like that video on minimap refragging and half the comments were like, this is so obvious, and the other half were like, this is mind-blowing? That's kind of the difference. Like you can see it. You can see some people have a higher natural affinity for FPS games. It doesn't really matter. You can easily
Tech still working? Double
surmount
check it,
that. But if you're trying to be the best, it does matter for sure.
Spike's here.
Like I'm confident that if I just kept practicing my heckin' trombone 2 hours a day, that somebody who practiced an equal amount would never have caught up to me. Like I could have kept my lead forever. And that's where like players like Curry are. As long as he keeps practicing and improving, I'm never catching that guy. And that's okay.
Pathetic.
Ooh. Find it self-defeating if you have to do practice what you don't like in order to improve at your hobby. Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't enjoy the process, then don't do it. I see it like a hecking video game, dude. I don't know, like you're talking to a guy who played thousands of hours of RuneScape.
You should run. Defenders win.
GG's Flamingo. And a $15 gift card and a 27-minute timeout. Thank you for playing. I recommend you just watch that VOD back. Your problem is you're really passive. So the fact that your gunfights are probably the best in the lobby is not able to shine through because you just watch your teammates die while you let them take their fights, and you're just like positioning in these supportive areas, which is not really a consistent way to play in this lower rank. Like there were a few rounds. Let me share my screen actually. Can you view my screen share, please?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're in.
I'm in.
Okay, perfect. So on defense, for example, you'd frequently start in this green box here. And you would stand here and you would hold your stun out like this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do this and then nothing would happen because your teammate wouldn't even see you. They would stand here. They wouldn't even peek out. So you'd have no idea if they were here. The enemy team would just walk past this, come here. They'd smoke you off and then they'd kill your Reyna. And now you're on B retake. And it's like, what did you get to do that whole round? Literally nothing. Because you were playing support and your teammates are too bad to even use you as an effective support. So where I would have been if I were you is over here. And I would have literally been looking for a fight. And then as I'm like, after I kill one, I might fall back, use my stun to try and fight more. Like if I'm playing Breach in your stead. I'm almost always just going to look for that first fight, especially in these lower ranks where your gunfights are so much better. If you like position in these passive middle areas without fighting for this mid space to flank out, you're just going to frequently find yourself in these retakes, down numbers, because you're basically just flipping a coin. And that coin is like, are my teammates better or worse? And it's 50-50. It's just random matchmaking. They could win the 50, they could lose the 50, but the outcome's not in your hands. So I would take the outcome into your hands. I would just push with your most aggressive player. Like if you're going to stick to Breach, I would just find your most aggressive duelist. I think it was Reyna this game. And I would actually like play with her and push with her, take space. And instead of trying to like support indirectly.
All right.
Good luck on the climb. Thank you for playing. I will DM you a diff card momentarily. Peace out. Peace out.
Bye.
That was Flamingo chat. I've paid out the doubters. Boom. I lied about the timeout chat. I was just lighting a fire under his ass. If he messed up. You watch this lineup, Larry's lineup? Yeah. Oh, baby.
Careful now.
That's so worthless. How consistent is this? Because you're bouncing it off a sphere. This cannot be consistent. I mean, boot up Valorant. I'm curious. You've got me interested. I'm enticed. This is like so unuseful though. It'd be good to take control of me with an op. No, it wouldn't. Okay. Are we playing a different game? I mean, yeah, we are. But nowadays, nobody can test B main by holding that deep line. Like, it's super rare. Let me... One, it takes forever to land. Two, people usually push fast in a B main when they're contesting it. This is only going to hit if there's a lurker holding B main. The molly will land and they'll just back up a bit. And then they'll know that there's two B main side. Pair with Breach Stun, Omen Blind. That wouldn't even kill. I think you need fade C's. I think you'd need a fade. Anyways, the most common way I see people contesting this in a high elo right now, if they're going fast, is they'll actually like jump around this way and then come in here. So this Molly's doing nothing against them. Anyways, I'm curious.
Careful now.
Yeah, that's easy. Pointless, but easy. Also, they're playing over here. Wait, does it even hit the...
Careful now.
Okay, it'll hit them on the edge still, yeah. But they could probably just walk forward a bit right here and still spot. All right. Back to low elo Wednesdays. I'm pulling up the rules. We have the rules here, low elo players. If you meet them, just like Flamingo, and you'd like to play, click the enter raffle button. The less practical, the funnier. You're not wrong. But I think that one's so non-practical that you could never get a kill with it. Let me see if I've got any gift card codes in the heckin' spreadsheet real quick. Oh, hell yeah, we do. All right, how much did he win? 15? All right, we're heads or tailsing if that's 10 or 20. Yo, pick heads or tails, Flamingo. Heads? I bet. If it's heads, you get 20. If it's tails, you get 10. Because I don't have any 15 codes. Heads! $20 for Flamingo! It's too easy for him. What region is Flamingo? NA. Easy. Flamingo, I have just sent you a DM of two $10 North American gift cards. Please redeem them at your earliest convenience. Thank you for playing. Ooh. All right. That's out of the way. Gift cards have regions attached to them? Yes, and it's fucking worst. Because I can't acquire APAC gift cards at this time. I have NA and EU gift cards at the ready. Every other region, it's like, it sucks. Zax. Let's see. Let's see if you meet the criteria. Boom, 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 boom. Mathematically, it's impossible at this point if you have 90% on one agent. Now I'm just going to see how many of the rules you broke. Looks like you broke the consistency rule and the solo rule as well. Given you broke 3 of the rules, I'm pretty convinced you didn't even care to read them, so I'm just going to ban you. All right, next entrant. Watermelon. Hey, what's the point? Okay. Raise one trick. Bro. Okay, mostly solo, but this is not 90%. Is math like... Do you know how to do math? So you add up all the... There's 100 solo matches, 11 duo, 16 trio, 4 5, so it's 131 total. So you do 100 divided by 131 times 100, which means you've played 76% of your games. Solo. That Zax guy sent a mod mail asking to enter. Oh, did he have special approval and I just banned him? Anyways, Watermelon did not. It's not meet the criteria. But only one thing, so it's a timeout. I mean, even with a mod mail, there's no way we'd let that guy enter. No? Like... Cannibalistic cow? Okay, yeah, they made a mod mail, but we said no, and then they entered anyways. Okay, got it. Okay, the gecko main. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Wait. Do my eyes deceive me? Was your top agent last act Deadlock? Do you even want to get out of silver? I don't even believe you. You're picking Deadlock. There's no shot. Deathmatch. Matches. Chilling. Drop your mechanics. Proof. Cannibalistic cow. Bro, I need access. Updated, thank you. Boop, boop. Ew, EU dates. Alright, anyways. And we got roughly a whole month with absolutely no measurable progress. Okay, so if you were watching your own VOD back, here's the things I'd hope you'd notice. 1, you're aiming for Shaquille O'Neal. 2, you're taking tiny little baby steps on each shot. So these are the things I would hope you would notice yourself when you compared your own footage to mine. And so now let's see 1 month later. It's the exact same. You're going faster, but you're doing it wrong faster. You're still taking tiny baby step. You're still aiming too high. It's fascinating. Like, Comments. Started timing the practice here to make it more structured. Okay. New keyboard for more rounds of this one. Like, where's your comments on like your technique? Whether you think it's good or bad, or like yeah, you're recording the data, but what's the point of recording the data? Cannibalistic Cow, make it make sense. How did you not notice this in your first VOD? Because I don't believe you. I don't believe that you opened this to review, you compared it to mine, and you went, yup, looks good. I don't believe you. Where's my Eugen Gold? I want to grab my own footage from this.
Mark is the over-aiming drill from the original video.
Yeah, so like here's mine. You can see like, you can just see. It looks very different. Agreed? Yours is also, you're moving after aiming. Boo doo, boo 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 boo. Cannibalistic Cow. Make it make sense. How did you not notice that you're aiming for Shaquille O'Neal? And you're taking baby steps. He's made a run for the hills. Ah, he's typing. How'd you come up with the over-aim drill anyways? It's actually a drill I invented for myself when I was comparing my gunfights to pro gunfights. I was watching a lot of 10s play deathmatch because I was trying to figure out why I wasn't winning deathmatch. And I noticed when he got caught off guard, he would be doing this. Like, look, we can just find it. Let's find an instance of him getting caught off guard. Right there. So when he would get caught off guard, like somebody wasn't on his crosshair, I noticed that compared to how I played, 10s would keep moving until he was on the head. You see right there? He doesn't stop, aim, shoot. He keeps moving till he's on them. Same idea here against Reyna. I noticed he's like essentially aiming with his movement until he's ready. And so I tried to figure out how I could practice that and bring it into my own gameplay. Because 10s was like the person I was mainly studying at the time. Because I thought he was really cracked. And he is really cracked. But then once I noticed that, I wanted to make sure it wasn't just 10s. And so I started watching some Scream VODs because, you know, this could be like a unique 10s approach to these fights. I wanted to get another opinion. I looked at some Scream VODs, same thing. I looked at some Hiko VODs, same thing. And so I decided that this was more of a like global technique that is just useful. And so I created a drill that I felt would help me practice that myself. And that's just the learning process. I short-circuited that for you by just telling you that this is a useful thing to practice. But that's how I learned it. That's so much work. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm good at. This is what I've been telling you. You did notice you're aiming too far. You thought your steps were too small. If you step further, you're too slow. Well, then, yeah, the reason why you're too slow when you step further is because you're not doing both at the same time. You're aiming and then stepping. Like, watch. Aim. Notice you have not pressed D yet. Do you see? You haven't pressed D at all during this whole motion. You see that? And now once you're aimed, you press D. Your own keyboard overlay has reported you. And now let's pull up my VOD. Boom, boom, boom. because I included keyboard overlay for a reason here. Here's the bot. As I'm aiming, notice I'm not even done aiming yet. My A key's getting pressed. So I'm able to take a bigger step. See again. I'm not even that fast sometimes. This one's pretty fast. It takes 3 frames before I start holding A. But notice I'm not even done aiming and I'm already moving. That's why my steps are bigger. You've got to hecking learn how to learn, Cannibalistic Cow. I'm not giving it to you. Go back to practicing and actually break down. Like when you're like, oh, why can't I take a step as big as him? Don't just chalk it up to skill issue. Please, it's not skill issue. Okay? Don't be like, oh, well, I can't take a step that big. Oh, well, guess I can't. I'll go back to small steps. That is, no. You can take a step that big. Figure out why it's not working. Like, nothing else looks wrong. Your ping looks really low. Your FPS looks really high. Like, it's just the fact that you're waiting to move. Like, again, you see? You don't start moving until after you're done aiming. Anyways, next Cannibalistic Cow, I'm unsatisfied with your mechanics practice. I feel that you are just going through the motions instead of trying to identify why your practice doesn't look like mine. I'm not satisfied. Wisteria. It was a mistake. I just found you today. Please don't ban me, Banana Man. Alright, fine. I'll just time you up for a day then. You've appealed to my emotion. 1 liter maple syrup. Boo. Yeah, exactly. They knew that they broke the rules ahead of time. We take those. They saved me the time of opening their tracker. Yo, this guy's tracker is different or what? Okay, here we go. Okay, tracker's just struggling a bit right now. A lot. Tracker is struggling a lot right now. Chilling. 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 Everything looks good here. 1 liter maple syrup. Please drop mechanics. Please mute audio in videos. You got it, boss. I appreciate that. How the fuck do you have practice this old in here? $3 months? This doesn't make sense, bro. This doesn't make sense. This is first day. So I'm expecting it to be really bad. Yeah. This is fine. It's day 1. But now let me see month 1. A month later. All right, a bit more than a month later. Oh my God. I was out here like 30 minutes of practice. Wow. But no, you're actually just sitting here. It's just all in the VOD. All right, here we go. Okay, I see some improvement, but you're really not pushing yourself to move while you're aiming, which is kind of unacceptable in a month and a half. But I'll look one more month ahead. But if you're still not moving as you aim, I'm not accepting this. Ooh. I'll give it to you. 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 Now you're just kind of taking the world's biggest steps. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Where's the medium bot run? They're like not recorded at all. Here we go. Oh. Huh? Not a single one of these has been an overflick. Why is your mouse moving so slowly towards the... It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How do you watch this back and go and not realize that you need to be moving your mouse faster? Like physically faster. You're like aiming like this. You're like it's got to be a flick. Look at it. If this was day 1, I'd be like, okay, all good. This is day 90. None of these have been an overflick at all. Not a single one of these. The technique's totally off. Totally off. Well, at what point did you stop doing it right? You've regressed. Now, even on easy bots, you're doing this. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand how you can play it this way, record it, and not see this as a major issue. Because I put up the benchmark footage. It just doesn't, it's so far from it. There's the speed of the flick because it's a flick. We're going past the bot. I'm moving back onto it. And yes, there's a micro adjust as I move. That one was bad. It's like you're not even trying to replicate it at this point, you know? Dude, dude, dude. Yeah, like back here, you were doing it right, but in 2 motions, like you're a beginner, which made sense. I mean, the flick is not a flick though. You're still smoothly aiming to the side of the bot. Yeah, like this looks like good progress. Now you're aiming faster to the side of the bot. It's still a bit slow, but it's faster. When do you regress? This looks like acceptable progress. Some point between now and then, because now it's like you're tracking the head as you move. You think it's the medium bots? It's not. This is easy bots. That one looks good. That one looked good. That one looked bad. Oh, it's so frustrating to watch this though, because you put in so much time. It's like, watch. I'm gonna try to do medium bots while smoothly aiming to the side of the head instead of flicking. It's frustrating because I put out a video of me doing it, and matching what I do in that video is totally attainable. Totally attainable. It's not like some unrealistic, oh, that's a radiant aiming. No. It's nothing crazy about that video. And so it just doesn't make sense to me that this video's out there, then your video's here, you put them side by side, and you don't see this. Like, look, I'm gonna try and smoothly aim to the bot, to the side, and then move as I'm doing it and shoot. I think I'm gonna miss like every bot. It's just too slow. Like, if I were in that position and the hecking reference footage looks like that, I feel like my reaction speed's too slow. But the reference footage doesn't look like that. The reference footage has a fast flick, which gives me more time to hit the bot. Because I don't need the first flick to be accurate. I'm gonna get accurate after the flick. See how I somehow just got time out of nowhere? Like, where did all this time come from? It came from the first flick being instant now, so I have all this time to line up with the bot. That was bad. That was good. Like, never clicked me that this was a movement drill, not an aim drill. It's both. Valorant is a game where you have to be able to aim while you move. Like, if you can shoot head-sized targets while moving around with decent accuracy, then you are going to be way above the rest until you get to like Ascend and Immortal, because people in lower ranks, they just don't do this. They don't move between their shots, and they're not comfortable aiming while moving. It doesn't make sense to them. But it's like something that comes very naturally to higher rated players. I remember because when I first watched people aim and move like this, it seemed so impossible to me. And this doesn't just train like gunfights. Like, if you've ever seen me just aim around the map or whatever, like crosshair placement, like pre-aiming something and peeking out onto it, I do a micro adjustment sometimes when I peek out. It helps my crosshair placement look more fluid because I'm very comfortable aiming while I'm moving. Like, this is very easy for me because I've practiced aiming while I'm moving. It's basically like a fundamental combination required in FPS games in general, you have to be able to aim while you move. And I'm sorry, but you're just not doing it right. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You've spent 4 months and you're slowly aiming past the bot, which is just not what I'm doing in the reference footage. I'm flicking instantly. Accuracy be damned. And then I'm trying to get accurate after the flick. Move with the arm for these flicks? Yeah, of course. Wrist is for like accurate micro adjustments. Boom, 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 boom. All right, where were we? Please look at today's. Misunderstood aim while move last 2 weeks. You've been doing it wrong. I just don't get what you mean misunderstood when there's reference footage. Like, are you not comparing your practice to it? Like, I provided reference footage with keyboard overlay as like, this is what your practice should look like. And then yours does not look like it. And I don't know why. Joshi, thank you for the prime. Ooh, 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 ooh. I apologize if I led you astray, maple syrup, but I'm pretty sure this one's on you. Your approach to learning is seriously flawed. You gotta review your footage more and compare it to mine more. You put in so much work, but like, work doesn't mean anything. Image of the bloodshot I've been out with the gun goes hard. It does. It should be a Smite classic though. You know? So many people just don't use evidence to support what they do. I know. And that's why you don't get good at things. Like, it's not reaction speed diff. It's not talent diff. It's not learning deficiency diff. It's you refuse to learn the way that I tell you is the best way to learn. You have to watch your footage. You have to watch my footage. You have to try and figure out what the differences are between the two and fix that. And don't assume that the difference is something unattainable, like reaction speed or talent or some shit like that. Like, look, let's just look at reaction speed, okay? Just to prove a point. This is 60 FPS footage. Let's count frames. Reasonably, the boss spawns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You start moving in 14 frames. Okay. Now let's look at Hooge. And this is also 60 FPS. Okay. This is a very similar bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am 2 frames faster than you. 2 frames. I am a mere 30 milliseconds faster. Now let's compare how long it takes us to shoot the bot once we start aiming. So now that reaction speed's out of the way, let's compare how fast we actually are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. On the 24th frame, I fire my gun. Okay, let's look at you. So you started reacting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And so I've fired my gun right now. The bot has not despawned. So it's not reaction speed diff. Let's keep counting though. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. You fire your gun 50% slower than me. And you still kill it. But you fired it in 36 frames, which is 50% slower than I fired my gun. So what's the bigger issue here? The 2 millisecond reaction diff? Or sorry, the 2 frame reaction diff or the 12 frame technique diff? Like, it's just, I saw like you specifically coped reaction speed in your spreadsheet, which is why I'm pointing it out. Because it hecking drives me insane. Yeah, I think I need a faster reaction time. You do not. You do not. You need to shoot the goddamn bot faster. Not react faster. You're already reacting at a reasonable speed. You're just taking more than... You're taking 50% longer than me to fire your weapon. And it's because the slow, smooth aim. You're 38 and you're blaming your reaction time? Bet. Drop a VOD right now, Wally. Let me see your practice. I'll check right now. His JPC is 40. Hey, he can do it. One sec. Bet. Bet. We cannot compare to JPC. You literally can. I literally took somebody who would be like the slowest possible learner imaginable to demonstrate that anyone can reach high elo in Valorant. JPC has negative talent. He's a slow learner. It doesn't come naturally to him at all. Like, he's got everything going against him, which is why it was the perfect example that anybody can hit diamond. You're joking, Mr. Banana? Oh, really? Because you didn't say that. Your range practice is 1 minute long. All right, bet. Here's this bot. Let's check your reaction speed, mister. Okay. You are on 60 FPS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're already fucking moving. Significantly faster than me, my dude. You want to cope reaction speed or what? Now let's see how long it takes him to hit the bot once he starts moving though, or to shoot. Sorry, let's go back to that bot. Okay. So he starts moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 30, 35. You're dead on with this other silver player. I shoot 50% faster than you, even though I react slower than your ass. I shoot faster. Like, bro, there's no shot you're blaming reaction speed. I just can't get over this. Everyone has very similar reaction speeds. Like, this is the most overblown copium I've ever seen. Like, 12 frames behind me in technique is 400 ms. 400 ms. So even if you had laser fast reaction speed, which you do, you're adding a 400 millisecond delay on your shot because of mechanics diff. Thank you for justifying. No, fuck you, Wally. I'm timing your ass out because you could have checked this yourself. You can literally, you have your own VODs. Why wouldn't you just go frame by frame instead of just calling it out in my chat that it's reaction speed diff? I don't get it. Why? You have your own VOD. Why wouldn't you check first at least? Like, this is the problem. This is why you're all low elo. Instead of just checking your own VOD to see for yourself, you just randomly tell me what your issue is on the grounds of no evidence. And then when I ask for evidence, you conveniently have some, and you didn't even check it yourself. Like, bro, I just can't. I can't fathom that mindset. I can't. You can't be like, oh, actually, Hooch, my problem's reaction speed. And then you never even checked if that was true. You just made it up because you just assumed. It's so frustrating. Like, the fact you had a VOD, I was losing my mind. Self-diagnosing patients going to the doctor? No, it's self-diagnosing patients talking about their illness at a party, and then there happens to be a doctor there who calls them out on their bullshit and points out that they're wrong. You immediately stopped coping after watching that? Good. I just can't. I can't, man. I can't fathom. You're telling us to self-diagnose, just do it better? True. Not even wrong. The analysis isn't accurate. This isn't hecking medical school. This guy said his reaction speed's slow, which is something easily verifiable by themselves, because I just did it on stream. Like, I just showed how to measure it in the drill. And if you don't know how it's going frame by frame, how to go frame by frame on YouTube, you know, like, it's the first hecking Google result, of course. No shit. Free. After you found out pros reaction times are the same as regular people as other skills, I stopped coping on reaction speed. Yeah, there are some exceptions. Some pros have disgustingly fast reaction times, like 10s. It doesn't matter though. Like, if I gave you 5 pro names right now, you would never be able to tell me who's the slowest and who's the fastest. Because reaction speed is pretty much irrelevant. 10's gotta be the fastest. Well, obviously I wouldn't include 10's name on the list because everybody knows 10's. If I just drop like Durka, Demon 1, Boaster, and Hiko on that list, I bet you couldn't tell me. Spoiler, it's Hiko. Durka's the slowest in that list. It's Hiko, Demon 1, Boaster, Durka. And shocker, that order means jack shit. Hiko in his late 30s right now? Yeah, this is an overblown thing. Like, the effects of aging on your reaction speed do not really come into play this early. JPC has like 200 MS or some shit. Actually, I think he's like 180, right? Bro's in his 40s. And he's not different. Fnatic is 2 of the slowest on that list. They must be such a bad team. Exactly, bro. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand watching you all go down this path. this path of inferior practice. If you're not hitting the benchmarks within 1 month, chat, and you're below the rank of gold, and you play on at least 60 FPS, 40 ping or lower, it's practice issue. It's not skill issue. It's not talent issue. It's not anything issue except practice issue. You need to watch your practice back more closely. Find actual game, you're slow to respond to enemies walking into view, they're not coming on a predictable timing like in the range. Yeah, everyone experiences that, dude. That's why higher rated players react faster in game, because they're better at anticipating likely threats. Baseball's different. Usually you have to plan your swing before the ball's thrown. Bro, do you realize what you just said? You literally just explained Valorant. When I'm peeking an angle in Valorant, I'm already thinking about how I'll take the gunfight if they're there. This is exactly the same. You don't react in the heat of the moment in Valorant and then decide how to take the fight. You plan ahead because you don't have time to react, because reactions are slow and unpredictable. Oh, you're so close, PM 622. You're so close. You have to plan your gunfight before the gunfight happens. Thank you. Exactly. Ah! I'm gonna lose my mind. But he's using it as a reaction time example. No, but that's why reaction time doesn't play a major effect in Valorant as well. Because it's more of an anticipation game than it is a reactionary game. The better you are anticipating what will happen and planning for that, the better you are at Valorant. It's got nothing to do with reaction. All right. We gotta get ready for pro analysis. The low elo segment is gonna you're gonna send me to an early grave, you guys. Oh my god. It pains me. It pains me when one of you drops your 7 months of practice for no gain. And like your issue is that you're not flicking on your first flick. Like I can't, man. It hurts me to my core. How do you burn so much time for nothing? Heart rate, blood pressure monitor. Coma 2, thank you for the 2 months. All right. Pro analysis. I do this shit every Wednesday for you, but you guys better start applying yourselves. I sound like a hecking parent right now. It's not even wrong. Like, the hell. Enter the raffle tier 3s if you got a VOD for pro analysis. Pro analysis is a segment where we take a pro VOD submitted by the tier 3s. I review it, make a playbook from that pro VOD for you to yoink into your rank games. If you want to watch the full unedited VODs, you must sauce me with a tier 3 subscription. Thank you very much. If you just want them for free, you have to show up live and watch as I make them, or you can just watch on the YouTube. You get one per week on the YouTube for free. So for example, this week's was a Psalm Ascent VOD right here. Pro analysis. I try to pick the best one each week to go up on the YouTube. We do a different role each day. We've already done Duelist and Initiator this week, so you must bring a controller or Sentinel VOD today, tier 3s. I don't believe there's any flicking scenarios in the entire playlist, Penflash, so be careful with your terminology. I don't believe any of the scenarios in that playlist are designed to practice your flicks. I believe you might mean static clicking, which is clicking on dots that are not moving. There's also dynamic clicking, which is clicking on dots that are moving. This is static. So for example, if you are on this dot, I would not be using a flick to go to this dot. However, I would probably under flick here and then micro adjust onto this dot. But it's not like every single shot uses a flick in a scenario like this. Oop. Like here, it would be a smooth motion. Which ones are dynamic clicking? If the dots were moving, but you had to click them. I believe we have, we color coded them. Yes. Okay. So this is a voltaic convention. This blue means tracking. Okay. So this is a tracking scenario. This is a tracking scenario. Red means static clicking. So this is static clicking. And yellow means dynamic clicking. So the novice playlist has one dynamic clicking playlist, while the intermediate has two. Yeah, it's because the dynamic clicking is, it's the most practical, but it's also the most difficult. If you follow the Aim Labs routine for a month, is it feasible to reach plat? I was gonna time you out for a day. No. You're below gold, so movement is honestly even more important than your raw aim. And I have a guide on how to hit gold in a month. I'd suggest you watch that. The question was just too frustrating for me to want to deal with it right now, though. I'm getting burned from the low elo segment today, man. Tech in. Drop the VOD. Drop the VOD. Forsaken? Killjoy Bind. I fuck with it. When I started doing the gold routine, it took me almost an exact month to go from bronze to gold. I know, because I tested that shit out on my friends before I released the video. The only people who don't hit gold in a month, there's 3 reasons. Reason 1, you play on low FPS. Reason 2, actually there's 4 reasons. Reason 2, you play on high ping. Reason 3, you play on stupid sensitivity. And reason 4, your practice is trash. So once you fix the sensitivity, the FPS, and the ping, if you're still not gold, it's because your practice is trash. We are attacking first. Yeah. Casual 1 and 2. But we have to do the overlay. Test reporting the VOD's too old. Is that true? That's true. Is it pre-rework? We never start showers all VOD. And we never TP. It's actually fucked up. Oh.
Okay.
This is pre-rework bind. This VOD's no good. Do. Next. Herman. Finesse, Viper, Breeze. 2 days old? I fuck with it. Single controller? Fuck with it. We do this nearly every weekday, 4 days a week. All of the unedited VODs are available for tier 3 subscribers in the Discord. Otherwise, you can just show up live. You get it for free. Or you just watch on the YouTube. I upload one of them per week on the YouTube. Playbooks are public. As you're going to see, I'm going to screenshot this and put it in. And the part of me that likes collecting stuff is going to feel satisfied as we continue to grow out this lovely Hooge Playbooks channel. Thank you for the VOD. You see how he manages to throw the wall without giving up the hit too early? What do you mean without giving up the hit too early? You're thinking about the game the wrong way, my guy. Go watch any Breeze VOD in any ELO and tell me how often the team goes, whoa, the Viper wall's A, guys. Let's all come A before the round begins. It's not a thing. You have to start thinking about the enemy team from the perspective of you playing defense. People are overly paranoid about things that they themselves don't do. Besides, there are multiple rounds where he walled A and they ended B. It's not as simple as just go where the wall is. You're thinking about an issue that doesn't exist. You have to, before you ask a question like that, think about, do I ever see people exploit this? Before you think of it as being a weakness. Does that make sense? All right, chat. I'll be right back. I must use the bathroom. Then we're going to do content creator office hours. Give me like a minute. I just have to pee. BRB.
I'm back. What are all these crocodiles doing in chat? What's up with that? Boop, boop, boop. One sec, chat. I'm just looking up. I'm going to the DMV today, chat. Yippee! I'm checking how bad the walk is. It's not that bad. Ooh, boo, boo.
What up? Ooh. How do I? There we go. This is a segment where any aspiring or existing content creators can ask anything. I'll look at your YouTube videos. I'll look at your thumbnails, and I will give you my opinion on it if you value that at all. It's just a useful time for you to get like a very honest opinion. Like if you ask a friend for an opinion on your content, you know that it's kind of hard to actually get a read on that because people are likely to just say they like it. Best Dairy Uzo, thank you for the Prime. Can you ask a non-content creation question? I don't know. Don't ask, just ask, and I'll ignore it if it's a bad question. Like, I'm not going to say yeah, and then you ask me something and I can't answer it. Why Crocos so cute? They're not. Every time you ignore me, it's because my question sucks? Yeah. Exactly. You're getting it. Worst you can do is ignore it, right?
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
Do some satchels.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
I suck. I can't even make that.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult ready. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Reviewed Sammy's latest video yet? I don't take requests on behalf of other creators during this segment, Flash.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Because that's practically unsolicited advice.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Ooh, this is tough because you go uphill.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Get more height on this first one though? Yeah.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
You're in the video? It's not your video though. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the clean one right there.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Like I know it's possible to do it like at a straight line like that.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
God.
Satchel out. 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 Here comes the party. My ult's ready. Satchel out.
Chat's still in 2-3 only mode. Ooh, true. We have to open it up.
Satchel out.
Started playing around with the idea of making content a while back. You realize how much time it would take? Yeah. There's a reason I was streaming every morning at 5 a.m. my time, Pen Flash. Because I was streaming before I went to work. And then I would end stream at like 8 a.m.
Satchel out.
My work would be at 9. And I would spend an hour like editing and thumbnails and shit.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
It's like 2 jobs.
Grenade. Satchel out.
Yeah, then additionally, some days I had evening hours.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
The other job's stressful. I think any job is stressful at times, but not particularly.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
I was good at my job,
Satchel out. Satchel out.
so I didn't worry too much about it.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Talked the other day about Ludwig's advice on streaming easily YouTubeable segments. Other creators have format cited advantages you've paid attention to.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
No, it's mostly like, so the biggest challenge in content creation isn't making a good video. I think most people here are capable of making a good video if you put enough time into it. The challenge is making
Satchel out. Satchel out.
an endless supply of good videos.
Satchel out.
You know, like,
Satchel out.
how do you keep making good videos?
Satchel out.
And like certain creators have it easy, in my opinion. So for example, there's this one TFT streamer, Shirko, an S, he's like diamond in TFT masters. He's not that good, but he's not bad. And his videos are literally, he uploads like 2 a day. It'll just be him playing TFT. He's going for fun lines. And so that's like an easy sustainable business model, you know? And then on the other end, you'll have videos like, you'll have YouTubers like Michael Reeves. And Michael Reeves is a complete opposite, where it's impossible for you to be Michael Reeves. It's so unique because it's so creative. Every video is completely different. The only similarity between them is that it's relying on his high level of technical expertise and creativity. So like I could never be a creator like that because I don't have that level of creativity. So like just being self-aware about that is very important when you decide on what type of content you're going to make. That's why my content is very repeatable, it's very lazy, and very easy for me to pump videos out. Because I don't have that creativity that lets me just drop unique videos every month or some shit.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Lazy's doing yourself a disservice. It's not. My YouTube content is lazy. My streams are not lazy. My actual YouTube content's very lazy. It's
Satchel out.
loosely edited videos of my live VOD reviews.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Yo, my editor went on vacation. I straight up didn't even edit my YouTube videos. I just like cut them.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade. Satchel
Favorite creators post absolute bombs but only once a year? Yeah, that's why I'm a streamer, not a YouTuber. There's like two types of creators, and then there's the rare creator that's both, and they're like super huge, you know, like Ludwig. Are you a senior dev? No, I'm a streamer. But I was a staff cybersecurity engineer at Tinder before I went full time. You don't consider TikTokers to be creators? I would say if you're full time, then you're a creator. Like if you're making your full living off of the content, then I'd say you definitely qualify. So TikTokers can qualify, but I think the barrier of entry is higher. You know what I'm saying? How'd you find that job? Well, I was at Uber in cybersecurity, and then I wanted to leave, and I applied. I passed the interview. YouTube shorts still pay nothing? I don't know. I don't post them. Doing big events the off season, underpeel, all that. Those are streamed events though, and the amount of work that I'm putting into them is on the lower side. I'm mostly paying people to make those happen. So on a job listing website and applied. I mean, I specifically wanted to work at that company, but yes, I just went to that company's careers page. How do you feel about race so far? It doesn't feel natural, but that's how it always is. Why not post shorts, Huge? Easy viewership boost. I don't care about views. I care about community. The number one focus of my my monetization model is community. And so I target a specific demographic so I can get heavily like-minded individuals together who can experience high quality social engagement rates with one another. If I started attracting a different demographic into the Discord purely in the name of growing as fast as possible, I think it would cause a net negative effect on the community. Like if there were more 15-year-olds, for example. Like a cult? Exactly like a cult. Get invited? Would you participate in an event like the YouTube gaming tournament? Probably. It's like I participated in the Box TFT event and got invited. I was not expecting to get invited to that. Such an engineer's answer. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to think utilitarian about it. More views is not necessarily more better. You keep your YouTube videos simple? No, I keep my videos simple because I'm focused on streaming. I don't think you can do both streaming and YouTube at a high quality without going mentally insane.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
You gotta pick one.
Satchel out.
You gonna be a streamer or you gonna be a YouTuber?
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Coaching other streamer stuff outside of the stream? Occasionally, yeah.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
What editing software you suggest for starting out? I'm the wrong guy to ask that. My YouTube content's lazy. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a streamer.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade!
Christian just leaked that Ludwig is mentally insane. I mean, yeah. He basically lives content. He straight up streamed live for a month without ending stream. Like, that is an unhealthy dedication to his craft, which is why he's so successful. I don't have that. Yeah, like if you want to be the best at something, you have to have an unhealthy dedication to it. Good thing I don't want to be the best. I'm satisfied.
Satchel out. Grenade! Satchel out. Satchel out.
It sucked to be like their mom. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of these big content creators, their like significant others are usually content creators as well. Because like, how else do they spend time together? One thing you changed by the way you started streaming earlier on, what would it be? I'm thinking. Honestly, I'd probably stream even less. I was already streaming quite a low volume, but I think I was still streaming too much. There was too many streamed hours that weren't high quality, I'd say. Like at the time, I was probably only really capable of an hour to an hour and a half of high quality stream. And so I shouldn't have been streaming more beyond that because it was just bad content. Definition of good or bad content hour? Can it stand on its own, like as a YouTube video? Practically unedited. The answer to that is no, then it's pretty lazy content. The answer to that is yes, then it's good content. Like look at my stream from today. Pretty much any part of it, except this part of course, could easily be turned into a YouTube video. Easily. We could take the pro analysis, that's easily a YouTube video. We could take the low ELO coaching, easily a YouTube video. Which means the content is high quality. Anything that can't easily become a YouTube video is low quality, and it shows in the viewer count. Watch. I don't know what my viewers are right now. I don't have it up. I guarantee you it's lower. Yup, we lost 400 viewers since pro analysis. And it's not because I'm not doing Valorant. It's because the actual content is lower quality. I think your stream have enough viewership to support you without a second job. It's not about viewership. My main revenue stream is subscribers, which, believe it or not, is not directly correlated to the number of viewers you have. I know of many streamers who have similar view counts to me who make a fraction of the amount of money that I make because they haven't developed the same type of community. So if you're like trying to make it as a creator, just keep that in mind. It's not about view count. It's about how many people are supporting your content. Is it lower quality or is loose and mass ability? It's lower quality. I'd never turn this into a YouTube video right now. I would never even think of it. If I wanted to make this segment into a YouTube video, I would instead be running like a raffle for content creation coaching. We'd be breaking down your one channel, and I'd ask you to bring more prep on like what your goals are as a creator, what your strategy currently is. That could become content because that's more, it's more in depth, it's more engaging. Something like this is planned for the future? Not right now, because you guys aren't bringing many questions. Have any hobbies outside of content creation games? Yup. Do anything when you reach Radiant with Raze? Yes, sigh a deep sigh of relief and go back to having fun playing this goddamn game. If someone wanted to start streaming in Valorant, in your opinion, would be the best way to attract viewers if you're not absolutely cracked? You'd have to either be really funny or you'd have to be really cracked. I don't think there's a third. You have to have some draw. You have to either be really good at something or you have to be really funny. There's no third thing as far as I'm aware in the entertainment biz. So I'm really good at coaching. And I'm decently funny. And so I succeed. Maybe it's something about you. Yeah, some unique draw. But I'd say that would fall under the really good category. So for example, Acre the dog is really good at tricky Cypher setups. Nobody really matches his goofy, like, gimmicky plays. I consider that being really good at something. Yeah, if you can't sell me on your content with like 2 or 3 sentences, then your content probably sucks. Like if your content is just, I'm a platinum player and I play ranked, I'm trying to hit diamond, I'm never tuning in, ever. I don't care. There's a million streamers like that. Why would I watch you? Streaming Valorant so saturated it's hard to even get noticed. It's got nothing to do with saturation, my dude. Absolutely nothing to do with saturation. I guarantee you, if your Valorant content's good, you'll get an audience. Prove me fucking wrong. Show me your content and tell me it's good. I guarantee you, if you post good Valorant content or you stream good Valorant content, you'll get an audience. It has nothing to do with saturation. Prove me wrong. Show me your content. Fuck, bro. This ult is so tricky. I have to get it down. Yeah, everyone just wants to play video games and get paid, but nobody can really do that.
Satchel out. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
You know, there's plenty of viewers to go around. If your content's good, you'll get them. There's also plenty of viewers who don't have any content they enjoy right now. There's a lot of people in chat right now who don't really watch streamers except for me.
Satchel out.
Because my content is uniquely entertaining to them live,
My ult's ready.
and they aren't interested in other content. Hey, that's me. Exactly. You can literally create viewers. Checking in. Me? Yeah, see? Thank you. Thank you for backing me up, chat.
Satchel. Here comes this party. My ult's ready. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Ew. Ew. What the fuck was that, bro?
Satchel out. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Should I be nading Bend first?
Grenade. Satchel out.
Oops.
Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Oh, wait. I made do. Wait, that satchel felt easier.
Grenade. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Am I overcomplicating this shit or what, chat? Like, what the fuck? Why would I go for mound? Ooh.
Grenade. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Like, your content has enough background noise to distract me, keep me interested. I appreciate it. How do you stay excited about making content?
Here comes this party.
I don't know. How do you stay excited about playing Valorant? You just like doing it, yeah? I'm not sure about that stay excited bit. I don't think anybody is 100% excited about what they do for a living every waking moment of their lives.
Satchel out. Here comes this.
But like compared to the prospects of working in cybersecurity,
Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
coaching Valorant is almost always going to be more exciting to me as far as I'm concerned.
Here comes this party. My ult's ready. Grenade.
Recommend any particular change in approach for practicing for something intending to compete in collegiate tournaments opposed to solo queue?
Here comes this party.
I think working as a team is pretty fucking worthless if you're not all good at the game.
Satchel out. Here comes this party.
Like 5 Ascendant players with tons of prep are going to get absolutely wiped
Ult's ready.
by 5 random heckin' Immortal 3s. It won't even be close. So you have to be individually good at the game first if you want to compete in collegiate, because there are like, if you want to win in collegiate, you'll just get shit on. If you're not, you honestly need to be Radiant if you want to win in collegiate,
Satchel out. Here comes this party.
because there's too many good teams. Like Giza is on a collegiate team. He's ranked 20. You think you're gonna beat this guy as like an Ascendant? No, you're not.
Here comes this party. My ult's ready. Grenade. Satchel out. Here comes this party. Ult's ready. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
How do you handle haters on your content? What do you mean? I'm in subscriber only chat mode.
Grenade. Here comes this party. Ult's ready.
I'm not on social media. Like, where are my haters? Beats me. I'm sure they're out there,
Grenade.
but I don't see them.
Grenade. Here comes this party.
YouTube comments? Very rarely. Very rarely.
Here comes this party.
I had that one hecking delusional guy who pretended like I somehow threw my elo to extend the Raise to Radiant series.
Here comes this.
But that guy disappeared when I dropped my 5-0 placements with like 280 ADR.
Satchel out. Here
The
comes
guy's if, bro.
ult's ready. Here comes this party. My ult's ready.
Stop using the mound, bro. I'm so dumb. Like, why am I using this shit? Like, just It's not rocket science. Just airstrike up like this, kill the guy. Like,
Satchel out. Grenade! Here comes the party! My ult's ready.
technically it is rocket science. Fuck.
Grenade!
Right.
Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult's ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready. Grenade! Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready. Grenade! Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready.
This is a new copy pasta. Gunsman Billion, thank you for the 4-month prime.
Yes, I'm pumped.
Yeah, there's no reason to coach a 5-stack if they're not all like at least mid-high immortal, in my opinion.
Works to me.
Because the coaching would basically just be coach each player individually. Like, yeah, you should have some prep for your 5-stack games, like if you're a team or anything, but you're not going to win anything meaningful with like an Ascendant player on the roster. It'll just never happen.
Satchel out. Grenade! Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade! Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Fuck this satchel, bro.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult's ready.
This is high school esports team that has rosters all different divisions. Thought that was pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But to be clear, if I was coaching, let's say that you're in the platinum division, okay? So it's all platinum players. I was trying to win that after our team entered. What I would do would be to work individually with each of those players to try and get them all to diamond individually. Because that would just be better.
Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ult's ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready. Grenade! Satchel out. Here comes the party! Ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party! My ult's ready. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade. Satchel out. Here comes the party. Ready. Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade. Satchel out.
Dante plays funny. At the end of the day, it still comes down to how well you can shoot them in the face. It does not. It's more if the odds of you shooting them is worse than 50-50, you're fucked. So it's like you must be this tall to ride. At a certain level, it doesn't matter. Like, look at finesse and then look at tens. One of them is mechanically vastly superior, and it doesn't matter because they're both above the bar. However, any player below Immortal is way below the bar. Way below the bar. Like, you get shit on by finesse every day of the week. You know, we literally did the Hooge 5 for that full Radiant team demonstration. We took a bunch of Immortals, let them prep. Then I grabbed 5, like an assortment of 5 tier 2, tier 3 level players. And it's just a stomp. I wish Underpeel was every day. I don't have enough money for that. People talk about platinum demons. Does it really get easier at higher ranks? No, that's fucking copium. Every lobby, you're gonna have a guy who's clicking heads. Valorant's about clicking their heads better, and it's not just an aim thing. It's movement, it's anticipation, it's positioning, utility usage. All these things makes it easier to click their head. I'm talking about individual movement, individual positioning, not team shit. Like just how you handle these fights on your own. Fuck me, bro. I'm trash. Click everywhere but the head to scare him. That's goated.
Satchel out. 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 Satchel out.
My movement needs so much work, chat. I'm actually such a fucking noob.
Party. My ult ready. Satchel out. 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 Here comes the party. Ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party. Ult ready. Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Your movement needs more work than mine. Honestly, probably not. If your goal is like immortal, while my goal is radiant,
Here comes the party. My ult
I might need to put in more hours than you.
Yes, I'm pumped.
I'm not answering that question, Pin Flash. Yo, the real B rough. Thank you for the prime.
You can take the girl out of Salvador, but you'll never take the girl out of Salvador. I have the spike. My ult's ready.
is why I'm hard stuck plat. Don't walk backwards alone in a server. This is just something I like to do to really test my knowledge of like a map. Because a lot of the time you have to do these jumps blind if you get flashed, or you have to navigate around blind. Like, do I know where the right spots are to jump up, get up a ledge or whatnot? Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Yeah, doing this backwards is actually really hard because you get too much you like have to throw it in front, you know, to get up here. Yeah, I missed that one. Looking at your minimap while doing this? Nah, that'd be cheating. I'm not looking at anything right now. I'm doing it completely blind. Every now and then I'll take a quick glance to orient myself. But the idea is like if I get flashed, like let's say I get flashed right here and they're pushing it to B lobby. Well, then I need to be able to do this satchel and tuck into this corner without looking, which is exactly what I just did. I did not look. And yeah, I'm in the corner. Because if I'm blind, then I better damn well be able to airstrafe around this corner roughly without seeing, you know? Like, how do you think high level players are getting over into these spots? My airstrafe looks bad though. Not looking at the screen at all. No, I'm blind. I look away before I do it. Look, I got flashed. Damn, I suck. I missed that. I jumping too late? Yeah. Like, say I'm playing here, I get flashed, I need to get behind the box behind me. Like, I have to be able to come over. See, I missed. I think it's because I'm timing my jump poorly on my satchel. That time I hit it nice. Jump first or... Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Knows which side's easier to take or retake? No, nobody knows how to play this map yet, dude. Varies game to game. Someone has the secret sauce? Maybe. Unlikely. Probably not yet. Jesus, I'm missing this peak. There it is. Oops. Damn, you literally need smoke or something there. Breach was broken in the FNS guy. I'm not surprised. Breach is a very safe pick, I'd say. If you want to get more controversial, you should start naming which duelist you think will be best on the map. It's looking like Raze is probably very strong. But duelist is a lot trickier to be confident about. Because all it takes is one broken route that some random player invents, and that agent can become like BIS. Anyways, if you're not picking like Silver or something, you're gonna need Raze for this trip. Because the second Cypher trip is the most broken thing in the world. I've seen Neon be top pick for a map. She literally was. She was top pick on Haven for a while and Breeze. Yeah, and Fracture. I think Haven was her best map though. No cap. All because, remember when I talked about single routes? I'm about to show you. This is like, in my opinion, the reason to pick Neon on Haven. Because she could do everything else like roughly equally to the other duelists. But this specific scenario, Neon is the GOAT. I'm going to show it to you. Short rush? No, it's defense sided. It's a retake.
Enemies in our way? Hope they like getting hit by lightning. My ult's ready. I'm out of here.
Fast flanks? Nope. You literally pick her because her A retake was gross, bro. So you can stun everything out and you can stun everything default. And literally, it's just like, it's just a slide that it's so broken. She just slides into this area with this being stunned and this being hecking CC'd. Like, I'm not a hecking Neon player, but it was like, it was literally just right here. It was so good. And you just make sure you're blinding graffiti or whatever. So you'd throw some util graffiti from a teammate. Neon would stun this corner. Raze not do the same thing with a satchel. She doesn't have enough. She cannot throw. Oh my god, look at me. She can't CC all of this on her own. Neon just has too much utility. I believe there's even a bounce to get at hell. This? How do you get at hell? I don't remember. But the thing is, Neon's like util here was just so good. Look at me, I'm trash. It was like this A retake route. Oh, and yeah, you'd also like wall like this. So you'd end your slide. I'm throwing the wall poorly. You basically kill the planter because you'd be popping. It'd be like flood. And this retake in particular is like the pain point on the map. And so Neon sort of alleviated a lot of that pressure. Why does her run meter discharge with unlimited abilities on? I know you can ult. I know. God, how do you do that fast? Not like that. My God. Bro, Neon is so hard.
Here we go. My ult's ready. Shocking. Shocking. Run in love. Short gun. Shocking. Here we go. My ult's ready. I'm out of here.
Hand rate and win. I think I'd lose my sanity. I'm already gonna lose it with Raze, man. I miss smokes. I miss them. I miss my smokes. All right, we got 10 minutes left on the content creator office hours, chat. It's Dom, though. Thank you for the 2 month prime. And FG Can't Alice, thank you for the prime. Gonna wrap up. I'm heading to the DMV. Wasn't Raze supposed to get a buff? I mean, nerfing 10 other agents is effectively buffing the other 10. Deadlocked Iridium would give like 2 years of content. I genuinely think I could do Deadlock faster than Raze because I can just lurk on Deadlock. I understand I can lurk on Raze, but I think it's cheating. Like, I want to play Raze properly to Radiant, and that's the hard part. Because I suck at the whole entry thing. Good luck at the DMV. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm just getting a license renewed. It'll take like 10 minutes. Boop, boop, boop. Not a game dev. What do you think Deadlock needs to become viable? I don't know, dude. I'm not a game dev. You can't just preface the thing with that and then you're like a middle schooler on the playground saying tag no tag bags. You can't just whip out arbitrary qualifiers to force people into playing against their own rules. What software do you use for the Discord chat pop out? Mine. There you are. The Deadlock buff is about the safest bet in the world. Agreed. The problem is she just sucks, like from a design perspective, and any of the changes I can think of are broken. Like if you make her trips actually trips, she's broken. And if you don't do that, I feel like she kind of sucks. She's just an Icebox pick, man. Like I could see it on Icebox. Sentinels are just dangerous, you know? They're so necessary in the team composition that the moment Deadlock becomes capable of filling that hole, you've got to somehow balance the fact that her ultimate can just blast dudes into the Shadow Realm. For trips with real trips, she'd just immediately be the best Sentinel? Yeah, pretty much. She'd have everything. Dog, think of the 1 month. The crouch nade would still suck. Not really. It's very similar to a Fade Seize. On its own, it's pretty weak. But in the right scenarios, it's not a bad ability. Deadlock's problem is her trips. She can't fill the Sentinel role. You're never going to pick solo Sentinel Deadlock except on maybe Icebox. As she is right now. Because despite what Riot says, so Riot says, I believe it's like, quote, Sentinels don't need flank coverage utility or like something like that. Or like a sentinel's not defined by being able to cover the flank. Despite Riot saying that, yeah, they are in the meta. There's a reason Sage is not picked ever. And for whatever reason, people are fine with that. When Sage isn't picked, people don't bat an eye. When Deadlock isn't picked, they all call for Deadlock buffs. It's like everyone understands Sage sucking and only being meta on Icebox, but nobody can swallow the pill that Deadlock also sucks. That Icebox makes Deadlock viable. Icebox, the threat of the flank is very weak. And the post plants are really fucking strong. Like the hardest part about Icebox getting the bomb down, Deadlock's pretty good at doing that. Isn't Sage so meta on Split? Completed events, champions. When did we see Split last? Here. Nope. I didn't think so. I didn't think she was picked on Split in pro play, but I had to fact check myself. In the grand finals of the World Championships, she was not picked on Split. We can probably look at stats for the whole event. We can go to... How do you check by map? I don't know how to use this website. Agents. Yeah, here we go. So on Split, do you see Sage in this graph, chat? There's 2 agents missing from this graph. Here's Sage, here's Deadlock on the right. There's 1 Sage game. And that's it. And nobody cares. Everyone just cares about Deadlock. It wasn't even a pick on Split. It was a bind pick. Ooh, and they lost. They picked the trapped themed agent to be the barrier sentinel. It doesn't matter, dude. Like, the problem is traps like that are not viable in a game where information denial is so huge. The traps only activate a noise. Nobody cares because Sage is the 3rd highest pick rate in ranked. Yeah. But she's not very viable. I'm actually curious to look at the overall stats though. How do you view this shit? Insights? Pick rate. Yeah. I can't believe she's one of the highest pick rate agents of the game. And one of the highest win rate. Poor Harbor. Wait, Deadlock? Where's Deadlock? There she is. Wait, Deadlock's cracked. He's picked more than Harbor. And more than Astra, bro. Yeah, where's my Astra buffs at? Controllers get no respect. Yeah, Brimmy's the king, right? Yeah. Brim and Omen. Omen's the noob trap pick for the filled controller mains. They all perform terribly on him. But they just like the sound of playing Omen. I think people care more because Deadlock was basically dead on arrival for pro play. I mean, Sage has been dead in pro play though. The problem is Riot has like, they don't fill any role. They can't collect info. They can't deny info. And they suck ass at lurking. And they can't play entry. It's like, these are the things that agents do. They collect info, they deny it, they enter, and they lurk. And like the agents that can do these things go high. This guy can deny info and he can enter a bit. Phoenix, he can enter. Killjoy, well, she can lurk. Raze, oh, she can enter. Astra, she can deny info, help the team enter. Like, it's just so clear. Like Cypher's also like really good. Like he can do everything, bro. Cypher can collect info, deny info, and lurk. Like what the hell? He can do everything. They lowered Sage res cost, should become viable though? No? Maybe. Probably not. Like if you're just talking, I mean, obviously if it's one orb, then yes, Sage is broken. But that's like besides the point. Surprised me how low KO's win rate is. It's because people think they can just pick this guy and wing it. You need tech to play this guy. KO guys, what the hell? Slow orb to rechargeable instead of heal? I don't know. I'm not a game dev. Doesn't Killjoy collect info? No. You don't. Killjoy very rarely will place her alarm bot aggressively to gather information. It's very rare. It does happen, but it's rare. As opposed to like a Silver drone or a Silver recon. That's collecting info. If you're just going to be literal about it, yeah, of course. Of course, but that's not what I mean. As opposed to Cypher Cam, which is frequently used aggressively to collect information. But you don't collect info with Cypher trips. You're collecting forward info. All right, chat. I gotta go to the DMV. Slow content creator office hours today. Thanks for hanging out. GC3 is about to go on. Sean Garrett is about to watch party it. One of the teams in GC3 might be playing in our Sunset tournament. I'm not going to tell you which one.